Hello students of class 11, welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. This video is for class 11 nutrition, and the chapter that I will continue today is the carbohydrate. So in the last video I have already discussed about the straight chain structure, pyranose and furanose ring structure and Haworth ring structure of glucose and fructose. For the glucose, it was the pyranose ring structure. For the fructose, it was the furanose ring structure. But today, I will start with the structure of galactose. Let's check.
Here, we are going to discuss about the structure of the one more monosaccharide, that is galactose. So, it is the galactose structure that you can see that it is more or less alike of glucose. It is actually the isomer of glucose. The isomer is like they both have same molecular formula, but their molecular arrangements are different. Okay, so here you can also see that first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth and sixth, it is a 6-member chain. So here also for the first carbon you can see one aldehyde group is present, that is CHO. It is called aldehyde. Okay, and for the rest of 5 carbons, hydroxyl ions are attached with it. But the only differences between the glucose and galactose are their structure, more prominently their arrangements. Their arrangements are different. So it is also a aldohexose, but it is not found freely in nature. Its only source is lactose. Okay, going forward with it, we are going to do its pyranose ring structure. Here you can see that one oxygen is attached with the first carbon and the sixth carbon, and this is also produced one ring like structure that is called pyranose ring structure, and it is obviously a 6-members ring because it is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. 6 carbons are attached with this ring, that is why it is called the 6-members ring. Okay, and in the same way, by this carbon atoms, the OH and H will be hanging with it, that we can see in this Haworth ring structure. So this is the pyranose ring structure of the galactose. So by the way, I want to tell you one thing, that when you are reading every structures of the monosaccharides, you have to read 3 structures like straight chain structure, this kind of pyranose ring structure, and as well the Haworth ring structure. So next we are going forward with the Haworth ring structure of the galactose. So this is the Haworth ring structure of the galactose, that you can see here also. It is a 6-members ring, and by the 6 members or the one, or by the oxygen, these members are attached with one another, and the H OH are hanging with the help of carbon. This 1 2 3 4 that is written, this 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, these are actually the carbon atoms. In this part of this joining, the carbon atoms are present. So this is the structure of the Haworth ring of galactose, that we already learned about glucose and fructose. So why we are learning this Haworth ring structure? Because that will help us to know about the structures of the disaccharides, because you all know the disaccharides are the attachment of 2 monosaccharides. So how it can be attached? Let's see. So the disaccharides are these are the carbohydrates mainly having two monosaccharides joined together. So you all know the formula of the monosaccharide is C6H12O6 as well C6H12O6. Here you can see they are joined with the help of the glycosidic linkage that I will discuss in this video, and one water molecule is came out from it. It's going out, and by this they are being attached and forming one disaccharide. The formula is C12H22O11. So it is the mainly carbohydrate that having two monosaccharides joined together by a glycosidic linkage and with the elimination of one molecule of water. The general formula I have already told you, that C12H22O11. The most common types of the disaccharides include sucrose, lactose and maltose, and they all are joined together by the glycosidic linkage. So let's learn what is the glycosidic linkage. Here you can find that it is the glycosidic linkage. You can understand very easily by this picture that here for the first reaction it is the Haworth-Ring structure of one glucose and it is the Haworth-Ring structure of another glucose. So it is the first carbon, it is the second, it is the third, it is the fourth, it is the fifth, and it is sixth. Here also it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th and 6th. So here you can see the OH ion attached with the fourth carbon of this right sided glucose and the OH attached with the left sided glucose. One OH taken from the left side and only H from the OH is taken from the right side and forming one H2O compound, and this water molecule removed, and only by this oxygen they are attached together and forming the linkage. It is called the glycosidic linkage. Okay, so this glycosidic linkage also can be of two types. Let's learn about them. Here you can see the glycosidic linkage can be of both types. Like for the first picture, you can see OH group present on the same plane, like here and here. They are present in the same plane, so easily one OH and from one H can be removed, and by this oxygen this glycosidic linkage can be produced. But it can be another type also, like in this second case, that OH group present in different planes, like here the OH group in the lower part, and for the right side the OH group in the upper part. So here the glycosidic linkage will be formed in not the same plane but then in this direction. Okay, it is also one kind of the glycosidic linkage. After that, when we are going to learn about the structures of the lactose or maltose or sucrose, then we will definitely learn about this different plane and same plane glycosidic linkage.
So in this video we learned about the structure of the galactose as well as the disaccharides, the basic structure, and also that how is the glycosidic linkage has been formed. We will see you in the next video where we will discuss about the structures of the disaccharides. Till then, thank you.